Weather forecast with Doug Meyers.
A severe thunderstorm warning continues until 12:30 for parts of Douglas, Jefferson, Shawnee County. This is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Of course, heavy rainfall and a lot of lightning with this. Go ahead and take a look at the hail tracker, and you can see just the south of Rochester Elementary School. That's where the core of the quarter-size hail would be within that green color. Maybe a little bit bigger than that, but certainly that's where the hail core is right now. Still could have some hail a little bit farther to the east towards the Grantville Early Childhood Center there, but we're going to be looking at this continue to push to the east. Now, we do have a severe thunderstorm watch for those in the orange along and south of I-70, and that goes until 4 o'clock this afternoon. No storms yet for the rest of northeast Kansas are within that watch, but we'll certainly be monitoring that. The atmosphere is pretty unstable, where any storms that do get going can quickly become severe, just like the one over Topeka did, even less than 10 minutes after it did develop. Supercast does show that we'll have some more storms developing. Probably not until closer to 3, 4 o'clock. That's a possibility, but certainly that doesn't discount storms developing before that. Now, because this is after 4, there's a possibility some of our south and eastern counties, that watch could be extended past 4 o'clock because those storms could still extend until about 7 or 8 o'clock. And then I think we're completely dry after a sunset. So that's a possibility. Just be aware of that, especially for Coffee, Lyon, maybe Osage City for that severe thunderstorm watch to be extended past 4 o'clock. Otherwise, that's where the bulk of the severe weather will be for today along and south of I-70. All modes of severe weather are possible, but hail will be the main threat. We also can completely rule out damaging winds or even an isolated tornado as a frontal boundary in the area. If we can get a storm right along that frontal boundary, there could be enough spin for a tornado to form. Otherwise, we're looking at that rain shaft there. You can see from our Capitol Federal sky cam on Vinegar Hill with that rain looking off to the east. 72 degrees as that rain has cooled us down in Topeka, but it's still up to 88 in Melbourne and Burlington, 83 in Emporia, and 80 degrees in Manhattan. So for those that aren't getting the rain, it is a bit on the warm side in the 80s, and certainly the heat index values are almost just as hot, if not hotter. 96 in Burlington and 88 in Emporia. Winds are out of the west and northwest. You can kind of see a little bit of a wind shift in some spots across northeast Kansas. So we do have several frontal boundaries in the vicinity, and at any time those could spark off storms, and that's something we'll have to keep a close eye on and watch the radar for any storms that could pop up at any time. This is all, of course, due to a low pressure system just off to the north and east, working its way farther to the north and east, and we'll of course be monitoring the radar all day long for the remainder of the day. Once we get past this evening, we are done with the rain for the rest of the work week. So hopefully can get at least a little bit of that rain as we head into the rest of the day. I think we still get in the low 90s as temperatures cool down to 69 for tonight with evening storms. I think once we head past 8, 9 o'clock, we're done with the storms. And then 97 degrees for tomorrow. That's when the heat index really cranks up, not only tomorrow, but on Thursday as well, where we could be well into the triple digits, not only with heat index values, but with actual air temperatures. And that'll be our hottest day of the week. And then we do cool off a little bit in the low to mid 80s for the weekend with a storm chance once again Saturday night. But heat advisory for Wednesday through Friday, of course, the severe threat as we head into the rest of the day today into the early this evening.
Download that severe weather app.
Yes, absolutely.
Super handy, super handy. All right, thanks for that, Doug.
You bet.